Duck here, Derek the Duck, and today is day 5, I think, yeah, of the cruise that I've been on Carnival Cruise Line, and I'm having a great time. It's comped, as you know, from the past series of videos that I've made, so I got it due to my casino play and my gambling and whatnot, mostly in Vegas. So day 5, let's just get right into it, you know. First of all, we've got this beautiful cruise, right? We've got this beautiful cabin. It was upgraded, so that's worth something, you know. The division that I did over what the room would have cost means that this would have been $185.43 for the night for my room and board, right? So that's good. I got this comped balcony upgrade. That's $48.50 for the day. And then I got some drinks. Of course I got some drinks. I got my Heineken Zero, like I like to get every day. And I enjoyed that Heineken Zero. I had it with this amazing buffalo chicken sandwich. You know how much I love my buffalo. And I have this new little friend today. The room steward, you know, they make a towel animal every day. I'm thinking this is actually a buffalo, either that or a water buffalo. I'm never really sure. But yeah, so this is buffaloes have been buffali. I guess buffalo is just the plural. The buffalo has been a very important figure in this entire trip. Of course, if you watched some of my videos from the past couple of days, on March 1st, I won $500 on Buffalo Mega Power. I won some more money on Buffalo Link. The next day, those are slot machines, by the way. Yeah, and technically that's not even a buffalo. It's a bison, but that's neither here nor there. But today I was going to play something different, something not buffalo related, and so I decided to play Baccarat. They actually do have a machine. I hadn't seen it the first couple of days, and they may have actually switched it out. They're constantly turning off machines and putting in, like, rewiring them for whatever reason. So it may actually have, and I'd seen another video on YouTube of this game, the Casino Wizard game, which features Baccarat, blackjack, and roulette. And when I'd seen it a few months ago on YouTube, it was in a completely different area of the casino on this cruise ship. But today it was in a separate area in the back, so I knew I wanted to play that game. But before I talk about that, I want to talk more about my drinks. Then, of course, I had my virgin pina colada that I like to have every night. Just perfect. Like I said before, it's like a little dessert after the evening meal. And then this time I ventured out. I usually like their Manhattans and their Old Fashions, but today I had their margarita with the Don Julio tequila, and that was like a $14.50 drink. It was only okay. I feel like, you know, I only get one adult beverage per day is all I allow myself. It should be something like really good, and that margarita just wasn't. I did enjoy it out here on my balcony, you know, very relaxing, watching the ocean go by, but it wasn't as good as the Old Fashioned, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Okay, so today, after having my drinks, I decided I needed to play a little game, please the gods of the casino, and I decided to play some Baccarat. And so I did, and here's what happened. Feeding $60 into the machine. And betting $1 on banker. The duck always plays banker. Player had a natural 9 on that one. And the duck wins with a 6 against player's 0. Of course, the machine charged me a small commission, since banker usually has a bit of an advantage. Betting $2 on banker now. Player wins with an 8 against my 7, betting $3. Player gets another natural 9, now betting $5. Very nice win on that one. The duck had an 8 against player's 5, now betting $2. The duck wins with a 7, betting $3. And the duck wins, 5 against 0. And betting another $3, bringing my overall total bets for this game to $20. And with that win, the duck cashes out. Okay, so as you can see, that game was successful. I won $5.76, so that's good. But more importantly, well, to me anyway, was the coin in, or the spend that I put on it for Carnival. So I did spend $20 on that. So the first bet was $1, then $1, then $2, then $3, and $5, and $2, and $3, and $3. The total is 20. But I'm looking at my overall spreadsheet that I keep for everything, and I'm seeing that, like I said, today I put the coin in of $20 into Carnival. So far I've put $118 into the machines at Carnival. Is that enough for them to invite me to another free cruise? That's the question. That's the big question. Another cruise so I can have these amazing rooms and the balconies and the drinks and just, there's shows out there. There's beautiful shows. Today I even got to travel, We stopped in a port in Grand Cayman. I'd been there before to that same Georgetown area. And it's nice to stop there and, to get off the ship, see the surroundings a little bit, at least to just put on your, I have a running sheet of all the countries I've been to. And when you get off in these places, and maybe you haven't been to this country before, you can put that on there. I visited this country. I was walking around on the land in this country. These cruises are more than just the buffet and the entertainment. You actually get to travel and you get to see cool places. Like, that's all part of the experience, and that's something I don't really get in Vegas or anything like that, unless you consider going to the New York, and the Paris, and the Egyptian Luxor, and unless you consider that travel, which usually I do. But in this case, this was like real travel. I was actually in the Cayman Islands. So that was fun. I made a live stream about it. You should check it out if you want to. It's in the archives on my YouTube. But yeah, I'm very pleased with these numbers. I've put over $100 at Carnival into their machines. I'm going to do probably a little more in the next coming days, but not too much more. I think $118 should suffice. It really should. They should know that I mean business. I mean, you should see the people in these casinos, in the casino. In fact, while I was playing that Baccarat, you would not believe what happened. I saw, and it was like a big deal. There was this screaming in the casino. It was like, what's going on? And this one guy won $5,000. Yeah. And here I thought my 500 from day one was impressive. Yeah, this one guy won $5,000 in the casino here. It was pretty incredible. I mean, he was making big bets. Who knows how much he had to spend, and how many of those, spins of the wheels of the slot machine he's done, and at what amounts. You know, maybe he was betting $100, you know, a spin, over and over and over and over again. You know, a lot of these people are very, I mean, they were spending a lot of money in that casino. Almost every slot machine is filled. All the tables are filled. This place seems to be very big on casino play. I go there to the bar to get my like one drink, and I look around at the other people ordering, and they're all their receipts look like mine, where it says comped 100% on us. All these people are getting drinks, and they're getting a lot of drinks, and they're real drinks. You know, here I am with my virgin pina colada, and these other guys, they're pounding down like some serious hard liquor, and then they go and put, you know, $10,000 in the machines. Like, I am such a low roller. I've never felt like more of a low roller than being on this casino. I mean, being on this cruise ship and seeing the way these people, the way they play. They love to play their games. Hey, you know, whatever they want to do. I'm more strategic about it. I don't just like play to play, and I'm not interested in. I mean, I would love to get $5,000, but I'm certainly not going to put thousands of dollars into a slot machine in the hopes that maybe it'll give me 5,000, you know. Yeah, I'm pleased with the numbers that I have. You know, this is my own journey. I don't compare myself to others. No, I don't try to anyway. So where I am for the year is, yeah, I've put in some spend, some coin in, and I have it all listed here as to where I've done that, mostly at the Rio. But the Rio deserves it because they've given me so many comp nights. So they've earned my coin in. But overall, looking at what I've earned for the year, my report for my own information here is that I have brought in value. We're talking the comps, all the hotels I've been in, all the drinks, the money I find, and of course my winnings has totaled for the year over $3,000, okay? So $3,078.19. I'm very happy with those numbers personally. This is not some report to shareholders or anything like that. This is just for me. I feel good seeing this tally of what this year, 2026, has brought me so far. And I expect a lot more as the months continue. We're just in March. It's still pretty much the beginning of the year. You know, if I divided this out right now, it's like I've received $1,000 for the past, you know, each month for the past 3 months, if you were to divide it out. And I like that feeling. It makes me feel really good, really happy. So yeah, it was another great day here on the cruise. Now I'm going to go to bed in this extremely comfortable bed, you know, just sort of tilting a little bit like in a cradle with as the ocean sort of lulls me to sleep. And, you know, I'll wake up in the morning and just open up the balcony, and I think we're going to be in Cozumel tomorrow. We'll see, you know, just, it's wonderful. And I'll get my free coffee. I'll play a little blackjack or whatever, some Buffalo, Baccarat, and just get ready for the next day. It's always great here. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm only 21 subscribers away from reaching my goal of 1,000. That's when you finally get monetized. And then we can add those numbers in here too on the big spreadsheet. So thanks again for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I love you all. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you at the next video.